Everybody knows that we're going to 5 and 6 sigma deviations. And the question is, what are we going to do about it? And this is especially important because at this stage, we're not talking 1.5 degrees. We're not talking 2 degrees. We're talking 6 to 8 degrees that's already put in there. That's if we stop emitting today. And the consequence of that is an extinction level event. And what we are doing is necessary but not sufficient. The question is, how do we bridge the next 10 or 20 years? And that's the real question. We have to think at a completely different scale. The scale we have to think at is how do you lower the temperature of the planet by 1 to 2 degrees centigrade? And what I want is I want the entrance to Davos, I want the entrance to COP, I want the entrance to the UN, I want the cover of Science, Nature, PNAS, and every report to have minus 1 degree centigrade. Because we have baked in so much heat into the oceans that if we quit emitting, we will still heat. And as we're going through this, that involves physics. So there's 3 ways to cool the planet. All of them involve having less energy hit the Earth from the sun. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to take these little packets of energy, the photons, and make sure some of them get reflected or don't hit the Earth. 3 ways to do that. The first is find a Lagrange point where the orbit of the sun and the orbit of the Earth are aligned enough that if you put up a big space blanket, you're going to create a partial eclipse, which hopefully will be across the Arctic or the Antarctic, because you have to refreeze those 2 things